here at the town hall meeting. Looks like What You Doing Willis is here. People are showing up.
The Don guy's here. I don't know. I don't know none of this stuff. I'm just here to film. So that's what I'm here doing. So anyway,
What's up, Travis?
Who's doing what, or who's doing like people voting in, voting out, whatever's going on. I don't know. I'm just a guy. I didn't know before going on. I'm pretty cool.
For the research, all the employees here.
Were you talking back?
I didn't understand the word shut up. She told us to. That's folks trying to know the hand.
How you doing, Jeremy?
You just want to call about that. All we do is run right there. Yeah, I thought
What do they have to do to your elbow?
it's the nerve of this finger.
Yeah.
What's going on? The little finger, these, sorry, the nerve, the back here.
Yeah. But if I have a bush, I could probably make a YouTube channel. Because that would be smart.
I don't know if it ain't that big around, if it's small.
How you doing, Mr. Don?
Right? I love doing it outside.
John Deere.
I fell in love with your property because, man, I know how hard it was to.
I don't mind being filmed, Jeremy.
I think they're a 40-acre farm.
Damn nuts are bothering me. I know that.
And, grass is growing one day, the next, stay on that bush.
Yeah. All the rain and stuff coming in now.
You should. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, Carl looks great.
What's up, Travis?
He doesn't interact it. He doesn't interact no crutches. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing a lot better.
Carl.
Oh my goodness. Like nothing happened.
No walking device that's
I'm rubbing the floor up here. With the ATV and everything? Yeah.
Get back on here.
Yeah, I got tomorrow from my follow-up to find out exactly how I am, but definitely doing a lot better. Wow. I gotta go get her this paperwork. I'll be back.
Cool. What's the lights in it? Yeah.
I didn't know.
Did you go drinking?
Vice Mayor Zink is here, they're making up our town, legal representation, that council is here, and all these people.
Maybe I don't know what.
Yep.
What you been up to, Travis? Heck yeah.
That's the ones I.
Nothing wrong with that.
There was one that was a Carmike, out in Pensacola, in your life. When I was a kid, all the seeds were big white, they were all coming in. I got a white one, and all my mom did was football team. where the seats are, if they're still good. You know?
I need a cup holder and a footrest. And a massage. That's not asking too much.
So I'm gonna step out and get my water and I'll be right back in.
Good evening.
How you doing? Yeah, Mr. Gordon.
How you doing, sir? Good, what about you?
All right.
Hey, Richard. You look like
Scales here.
Thursday?
To fill in.
When you go? Third.
June 3rd?
Oh, my, yes. I mean, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I gotta have a heart cath again. They let me know I had to drive up the heart cath.
I'm sorry about that coffee you made her say last time.
Waiting on Russell. And I think that's it.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Meeting starts in 5 minutes.
I take that way. So the two dead actually, they were on 19, right before the return. On that cut, you know, they were right on the way.
Still no Russell. And Jeremy's still over there with his phone.
He was there. But yeah.
Doing it.
Okay, so deer, I think. Is that alligator?
One minute. Still no Russell.
Well, I'll tell you what David told, Chris, when he said they brought right here, they said I was going to do it, so he said,
Carl,
we have.
Laura,
They said,
Joseph,
we got it.
if y'all would please come up here, we can all consult for you.
That's it.
You guys are getting sworn in as
We intentionally, we don't have a quorum without swearing in these members, so we did it first.
What you're attempting to do here is immoral, it's illegal, and it's criminal. You know it. They completely ignored the charter. And I'm not going to be a part of this. It's just what I'm saying.
And leave your phone, because I just saw the screen. You're recording and you're removing a public recording from a public building, which is illegal.
That's where we stand. Okay? Well, listen, you can't control the meeting. Look at this. Happens every time. We haven't had one for 5 months. It's all on you. So it's criminal what you're doing here. And I bid you good night.
Are you quitting?
Leave your check here.
Yeah.
Are you quitting, John?
Greg will, he won't get sworn in.
and Bree would come up here, please. Closer to me, so I don't have to holler. Okay. You're gonna raise your right hand for me, please. Okay. You're gonna repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Carl Hughes,
Do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
or affirm that I will
or affirm that I will
uphold and defend the Constitution
uphold and defend the Constitution
of the United States and the Constitution
of the United States and the Constitution
and the laws of the state of Florida
and the laws of the state of Florida
and the ordinance of the town of Otter Creek,
and the ordinances of the town of Otter Creek,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Welcome aboard. Woo!
All right.
Okay.
We have to sign it now, or
Just before you leave, you guys need to see me so you can sign it.
you can memorize documents about your swearing? Come over and see. Just do this and check
Mr. Coleman, in front of you, you have a packet, and I emailed it to you, Ms. Laura. Here is, no, I'll swap it. You will, but it's in the, you'll hold it. Okay, and those are the,
Okay, let's call this to order. Let's pledge allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We need to approve the minutes from the last two meetings, February meeting and meeting that was.
In your email, to approve of the minutes, you're on approval of this month's agenda.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I did read it wrong. The approval of the agenda. Does everybody have a chance to look at the agenda? Everyone approve?
Yes.
Okay. Do we need a motion?
Yeah, call for a motion.
We need a motion on it?
I'll make a motion.
Second, okay. So there's two motions, we've got to vote.
All in favor?
They are?
Sorry?
A vote for the agenda?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Ms. Laura, remember, this is being recorded, so you have to, okay?
All right, and, we got, you want to do a roll call thing before we get to this, or we don't?
It did, it sits up top, but that's fine. The third one, after the pledge.
Okay. Do this thing for a second. All right. We have to select a mayor for next year's term. Does anybody have
I have a motion that, Mayor.
a second? Well, actually, I think I have a motion on, it's just a vote, right?
Well, it's good. Motion second, discussion.
The second.
vote.
And,
All right.
I agree, it's unanimous. We need a vice mayor. Carl, Carl, okay with that?
Yep, I'm good with that.
Everybody?
So you have a motion for Carl.
A motion from Mr. Carl.
Okay.
Second.
Okay.
Second. And that's unanimous.
All in favor, allow them to vote so that it can be recorded.
In favor.
Vote. Okay. Have the speaker. New business is approval of the minutes. There we go. We got them now. Let's get the we got two sets of the minutes. We got to vote for, favor or approve February minutes. Do we want to do two separate motions?
It doesn't matter unless there's any dispute.
If anybody doesn't dispute, let's just do them together. Both meetings. We need a motion to accept the minutes.
Motion.
Second.
New business. Selecting a signer for the capital city accounts for and Suncoast accounts. We'll have to have, we'll use the minutes for.
No, actually,
this is-
whenever we decide, each of you guys will sign my form, so we can take it to the bank.
Right, so I'm saying that there's a new, there'll be a new signer added, which will be Carl.
Okay, so then we're gonna, since the mayor and me, okay,
So why don't you just make a motion to that effect, just so it, or call for a motion to that effect?
Can I make that motion? Or is it-
I think one of your,
Yeah, we need a motion for Carl. We need a second? Second for Carl to sign.
okay,
All in favor?
yes.
Yes. And then,
Okay, the forms that I'm going to pass around at the ends at the bottom, each of you will just sign it for me. That will be sufficient for the banks.
You have a pen, Ms. Belinda?
bunch of paper, no pens.
There's one more behind that one, Sam. One is for Seacoast and one is for Captain City.
Keep going. Sure. Okay, now, so this is solely for this purpose here today, for this guy, for this. Wasn't there something to be signed for the Seacoast?
Yeah, it's right there. It's all in one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, both of them.
Sorry, can you pass me?
Everyone's got to sign.
Yeah.
Was there anything additional because of the, okay.
No, Seacoast is holds our CDs.
Right.
Capital City holds all of our accounts, the checking accounts, our grants. So that way, you'll be a signer. When the CDs come due, one of us will go and just research for it. And then what'll happen is when I take this to Capital City, you will need to go and sign. They'll have papers to sign, and Jim and I both will have to go again and redo this because we're taking this is off and adding to it.
Yes.
And this just saves us, so we can get this done now versus another 30, 40 days and have a meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
I'm going to do the Zoom. There is nothing on here about the community center.
yes, approving the extra funds for the board grant, broadband grant for the community center. That's right before the resolution adopting the statewide,
next item.
because we need that in the minutes that we know what we're gonna do with the extra money.
So this is all back to you.
Thank you.
Okay, we talk about spoke at the broadband funds, which is community center. We've all listened to and went to had a public hearing on already. We need to vote on accepting the process for the community center and the location. The community center is paid for through the broadband funding. So it's no cost to the town. And this has projected, we propose that we do it on 3rd Street, on the city property here on 3rd Street, so it's on a paved road. And that's also to be used as a evacuation center for the town. Supposed to be equipped with a kitchen and enough facilities to house the majority of the people in town if they need to for a storm evacuation. Obviously, it won't be full of beds, but there'll be enough space to get them out of the storm. We have to make a motion to pass this, and we need a second. Motion. Second.
Okay.
All right. Two motions, and they're all on unanimous. Good deal. That's something this town's needed for a long time.
Amen.
Place where we want to go without having to come here with all the argument. That's great. Okay, management review, approval of the So,
You want me to explain it?
for the water or for the?
Each year, the resolution on that is every year, the state does each county does a resolution to merge with the emergency management people in Bronson, so that in a catastrophe, they're going to be our main people that'll come out to us with support, with they'll be our liaison basically, instead of everybody trying to get Tallahassee, FEMA, all of that. They're going to be one station, and we're going to all be sort of tied in together. So they'll be our one leading person to get us what we need in case of an emergency. But the state requires that we do a resolution to say, yes, we want to be part of this group. So before you use your resolution, along with all of your data to support the resolution and what it entitles as far as the help that Otter Creek will receive, and everything else that, that goes along with that part of it. Susan, would you like for me to read the heading of the resolution?
The title,
Yes.
you can read this, this is a resolution that we need to make a motion on and proceed for. Basically, it's changing some stuff throughout the state. My understanding is we really have to do nothing different. If there's still an emergency, you still call 911. Nothing.
This is just in a hurricane.
Yeah.
If everything comes down to it and somebody loses their house, gets a flood, or we're going to pull together as a team to get us the support that we need instead of trying to say, okay, who do we contact? Resolution 2024-1 before the town council. The resolution approving the adoption of the statewide municipal aid agreement relating to interjurisdictional municipal assistance in accordance with the Emergency Management Act, Charter 252, Florida statute.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Okay, now that you sign it after the.
Okay. Good deal. This time, there is no old business.
Hold on, you got two more items. Reviewing and approve upgrade on the water meter account software program. What's your next item of new business?
And our insurance.
Okay. So on the water meter software accounting information, it gives us the ability to go online billing, we can pay the bills online and follow through, bringing us into at least into this century. So we got,
what it's coming down to is we have a software program that we use for our water billing, and it's called UBMax. Okay, UBMax is basically on our desktop, but it is managed through the internet. Okay, this software program is like any other upcoming software program. They're going to do away with it in the next 8 months. But because we are now trying to go live with our website, we and several people have asked, when are we going to get the option to pay online? Okay, this is going to be an upgrade to our current software. We'll be leaving the desktop, basically internet, and going to what's called a cloud-based. This cloud-based is going to cost us $800 more a year than what we're currently paying. But there's several benefits to this. The benefits would be you're on the option to everybody to go online and pay your bill. In this, you will be able to see your account once you create it through the portal. You'll be able to make your payments. You will be able to review your history. Now, they told me that they're only going to import history up to about a year. But anything else, we're trying to work it to where I can get everything that's here from 2015 uploaded so that you can see it all. Yes, and we're trying to find a way to do this. But still, regardless, even if it's just a different add-on to your account, you'll be able to see your history, what you're, but there will be other things that, between that software update.
The way this is worded, it says review and approve upgrade on the water meter account software. This is only the software, not the water meters.
No, yeah, just software only. Just the software. I gave you in the literature that I gave you, and in there is what we have, which is the VMAX and what we're going to get. So there's a lot more items that we're going to get. This one is also, we can add more programs as it meets us in the future. Like I said, with this being everyone can go out and put your credit card information in, pay. They carry the the federal and the state guidelines for cyber security.
Yeah.
So we will not have to pick up another part of it on our insurance, which is good because that's less money. So we'll treat it as a third party. You will go online, they'll have all the security they're supposed to have, and then it'll post right away. So, if you have a question on your bill and there needs to be an adjustment, you'll see it right away, okay? But in order to do this, we're bringing it before the board now. They won't actually pay until about July, where we'll have to pay, it's gonna be an initial $1,000 to start it. But it's a one-time fee, and they'll transfer all of our data from there into the new program. And then from there, at that point, then we'll also be able to take it on the website. There's that little button that says, make your payment. So it'll take you to their portal, and you'll be able to set up your account that way too. Okay? So we can pick it up now, or we can pick it up in about 8 months. At some point in time, it is going to come where we're going to have no choice. But this is one of those that, we're getting a lot of feedback, say, when are you going to offer that part of paying online?
I suggested it now.
Well, if we do it now, we get credit for the payments.
Yeah, we will.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, we'll get adjusted for what we have already paid. That does not due again until March and April of next year. We'll get a credit. So what we're going to put out will also come back.
Right.
So in the long run, it's really a little bit more money, but it's going to hit us anyway. But just not now. For what the credit we're going to get back and what we put out will balance out, so we have to assume that extra money.
Yeah.
Okay. So if that is something you guys are interested in, I'll get them to, as the acting mayor, sign the agreement so I can get it over to G-Box.
Any motion like that?
I make a motion to get hold of that.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay. And the other thing you asked about the meters, I've already, been speaking with the Ryder Greenhorn about that process of updating all of our meters. And if you don't get the generator on this process in the water plant, on our next go around with the generator, you have to bring all the meters and bring everybody's meters to more electronic reading, faster and stuff. Easier to maintain. It also will alert when there's a leak or something in the house or your property. If there's a leak, it'll give us an alert that there's a leak. It's contact you to help prevent high bills for no reason. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our last item is our insurance.
We have gotten, they did an assessment of the town, it's like 1.3 million, was it?
1 point, yeah.
And we've been assessed value for so long at 200 and something. It's, our insurance company is basically throwing it out at us. We gotta do something. We can't keep doing the lower rate.
Well,
It's a big cost increase as well.
we went from $308,000 assessed way back to $1.175 million worth of assets for the town of Otter Creek now. Hurricane season starts in 2 weeks, okay? Most insurance, if we don't do something soon, they won't pick us up, okay? As your packet shows that our lovely second water plant over here is only assessed at $25,000. The value is $400.
cover anything.
No, it won't.
Not
So
on the roof.
I got with the insurance. Our assets are going to value, the premium's gonna go up to 12,000, but it won't hit us until next fiscal year. Okay? So we're going to see that come October anyway. Now, it's gonna cost us about $1,900 to go ahead now and add the values that we need to cover for all of our insurance needs before hurricane season hits. But that payment won't hit us until July. We can go ahead and increase it now to what it's going to be coming the new fiscal year, but the difference is gonna be $1,900. Okay? But if hurricane season hits us, we are covered. And then that way it's, you know, regardless whether it's here, the water plants, whatever, we are truly covered on the cover of what we're supposed to.
This town's been very lucky over the years.
I was gonna say, knock on wood, we've been very fortunate that we've been able to avoid
That,
anything that's happened north or south of us.
Right,
it's
but-
like it's a blanket, when it gets right up to us, it just goes away.
Yeah.
Flies right over us, but, you
But
know,
because
it's
of
coming in
the-
one day.
I mean, God bless our coastal towns, but
Yes.
we've been very, very fortunate.
But because of this was what I, to say, hey, it would be, I can't go forward without your approval to say, yes, let's go ahead and increase it. Yes, we know it's gonna cost us a little bit more in July, for the final payment, but our assets will be covered. So that's why I'm bringing it to you guys.
Well, I will make that motion that we
Second.
do our insurance.
So there's two, the motion to call Laura, Warren, the first motion, Carl's the second, and Joseph is an aye, myself is an aye, it's unanimous. All right. I'm looking at it thinking, I'm not missing something else.
You did, that's so I'm sorry, no, just trying to make sure I
You
can,
can do it in the future, you just put a little board in front of each one, so I'll keep on checking.
Yes, okay.
So at this time, there is no old business per se. We've got the administration and maintenance, water. We talked about the administration, the biggest issues was the insurance. We talked about the billing already, so that's pretty much takes care of that. Maintenance wise, Richard's been up on all the grounds and everything's kept up.
I was gonna say Richard does a really good job.
And Richard monitors these water systems so well. I mean, he's on every day. He does a great, wonderful job. He's right on it. And we do appreciate you, Richard. The water filter system, we've gotten started in the installation of it. DEP has, just so everybody's up to date, we haven't really had a chance to talk about this in a while. DEP, when they approved it and said we can go forward with it, they did mandate that we increase the amount over that we originally prepared to do. So the cost factors on the filters were higher than initially thought was going to be for the purchase. So we didn't have the funds for the installation.
What was the difference of it?
About $6,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so the labor for the installation was right at $5,000 to $6,000.
Okay.
So I worked it out with DEP that we, myself, and with the maintenance guy under the licensed water guy, we were able to install this ourselves, and we have been working on it. We've gotten some really good progress on it at this time. We've gotten a little to go. I had some health issues and just kind of set me back on working on it, but I've gotten back in there and started working on it again. And I suspect that by the first of the month that we'll have it all assembled. And we did save the money in the budget for the electrician to come in to fine tune everything and hook it all up. That kept us on track and keep on moving forward on the clean water filter systems. And we didn't have to take a setback because of the requirements. That was the only answer I had to it, because I knew the town didn't have the money to do anything different. So that's what's going on with the water. We talked about the water meter grant thing on the next go-round. We are still on the current grant. We are still in the process of the environmental study. We should be getting that back here probably within a month or so, and that should fall back to Fox, and he'll just kick us right on into the next phase, which we are changing, we'll be changing engineering management firms this time, which it was their choice, it wasn't by any reason. So we are in the process of getting our paperwork back to Fox to get a new firm online so that when it does come back from the environmental study, we're ready for it and have somebody in line to pick that process up. Of course, there'll be some legal legalities we'll have to go through. We'll probably have to have another meeting and vote on the new firm, just like we did the old firm. So that is forthcoming. Anybody else got anything?
No, the website, if you want to go online, you can go ahead and, we are active. I'm in the process of uploading the 23 and 24 agendas as well as the minute packets. The Children's Table gave me their schedule, so I'll be adding that to it as well as anything else that I can think of. I want to see if I'm open for any suggestions on what else you guys would like to see on our website. You want to see the ordinances, the resolutions, just give me an idea of what you would like to see so that I know what else I can upload.
We probably want to see the ordinances.
Okay.
Probably.
For those that don't know, what's the address?
Yeah, so the web address is townofottercreek.org, and if you want to go on there, like I said, .org, yes. Like I said, most of it's, you can go online. Within the next week, you'll be able to see certain things as I'm now posting them, getting the most current up-to-date stuff. Shoot me an email if you think of anything else. I mean, because this website is for you guys. You know. Yeah, at that time, we don't have a community event calendar, just like, that's I'll post it. So, you just, I'm open for any suggestions, anything that you guys want to see, let me know.
It would even be nice to read that weather vane that we have back there that was connected from the EOC.
Yeah.
If we could put that on there.
Okay.
Which is that through the weather?
You have to talk to John McDonald.
All right. I mean, is it part of the weather app that we see now that you can get? Because now they do have an app for Otter Creek now for that. So if you get to the website, it'll be good.
So, you guys just, I'd love to hear your suggestions.
Were you referring to the one from
I call the weather.
Emergency Management?
No, I don't have that.
Download this, it's from the EOC.
Okay.
It gives us all our weather alerts.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So you put in the EOC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Okay, just one more.
I'll make one comment
Yes, ma'am.
before we end. Just wanted to welcome the new council members and to say that I know some of you are new, some of you are not new, but if there's any interest in sunshine laws, ethics, parliamentary procedure, any of that stuff, I'm happy to either do a workshop or send a PowerPoint that I have, whatever is helpful to you guys. So just let me know.
There is an ethics training coming up. It's in August.
August, yes, it's going to be at 5:30 in Cross City, or 5 o'clock
Are they
in
doing
Cross City.
it the Putnam House again?
I'm not sure, I'm going to let you guys know. And then there is going to be a webinar for the sunshine ethics part next month. If you're interested, I'll send you the link where you can register, or you can come in here, and we can set it up and we can all watch it. Because each of us, that's something that we still have to do as well. The one we're going to go to Cross City for is for, taking, that's the different part of the ethics, not so much as the public record part of it. So it'll be good for all of us.
I keep forgetting to mention. I'm proposing that we do a festival in town at the same time that CUT does their festival, so we can rock some of their traffic out here. Do a street festival here on 3rd Street. See, it's such a reason to close off to do it, and proceed to do that for this fall, which is October, I believe it is.
Yeah. I think trying to get vendors for that would be difficult.
We gotta put it out there somehow to get it out to reach out to the ones we can.
I know a guy who knows people who will show up.
Okay. We're looking, obviously, I'm hoping to set up some PowerPoints on the back of my property there, so we do get food vendors that can actually plug in out there for the food service vendors. Obviously, the tent vendors wouldn't need power, it would be a daytime event anyway. We have to decide if it would be a 1-day or a 2-day event. The church, I've already spoken with them already about it. If we close that street there, they're okay as long as we're closing out of the way before their service Sunday night, which is, I think, 5 o'clock, I think, which most festivals wrap up on Sunday by 12, 2 o'clock. Yes, sir.
Is there gonna be a vendor fee?
At this point in time, this is the first conversation we've had. There should be something, but it has to be if we did do a fee, it would have to be a refundable fee if the participation wasn't there to support it.
I understand.
Yeah, that way it makes it fair for all the vendors that do it. Because it's the first time we want to be risky for someone to come invest their time and whatever. So give them a way out and it doesn't turn profitable for them.
But if you make it free, then people are gonna move from down there up here.
Truthfully, the first year, I'm all about being free for the vendors, just to get the participation and get the activity. And then we can actually see and have some experience with it, and we can look at it and assess things for the following year. Actually, CUT does it twice a year. We do it in the spring.
They go like Arts One and they go see food.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, why not, right? If we can do a railroad one, then we can do a fall one. And this is a historical railroad line right through here. It's a lot of history with that. So that's what I'm proposing, that we focus on this and see if we can make it work. I think the free idea, we can get that advertisement's that's gonna ring with a lot of vendors. And hey, let's give it a try on that. I think I should be able to have 4 PowerPoints for food vendors over there. Anyway, that's one picture you mentioned and talked about, right? If everybody's in favor of that, we'll pursue on.
We can always pursue that in the next meeting as well with more information.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, why don't we table that and wait till the next meeting to report that one?
yeah, okay. We'll tell you that the next week, we'll bring that up. See if it works. Good deal. Anybody else got anything to this on council? Okay. Good. Linda?
No, I'm
All right, let's go to public comment. We got, just a second. Anybody have any comment from the public? Okay, go ahead.
I apologize for my outburst in the beginning. Secondary, congratulations, all the new council members. The planet literally cares about this town, and I do too. And by all means, every single one of you, Laura included, Joe, I don't know you yet, Carl, Zim, you have my number. If you need anything, just let me know. If you want to promote a festival, I promise you the planet will show up. They care about this place. And so if there is a need, I'll do anything I can to try and help the town and the residents as well. Just communicate with me if you would, please.
Thank you.
I'd like to make a comment if I may. I represent outside investment interest because even before any of this was public, during the hurricane, I came up and I did some relief work and some taxing for people out here in Cedar Key. Just because I was new to the state, I felt it my civic responsibility because they were suffering. And being from Tarpon Springs, I was actually able to get to them because many people weren't, because this corridor was primarily open. And so during that, I looked at this area and I did some research and it intrigued me. And I did some other research and I found out about the water and some things like that and other civic troubles that they were having. Then I noticed all of this just by third party, not even looking for it or anything, and noticed that there was going through some civic change here, right? Which is encouraging because there's, like I said, not only people that are newly exposed to this, people have been looking at this area without being exposed to this information. I was, and then unfortunately I backed off when I started to discover the civic turmoil that was going on here. As far as I made some inquiries about zoning and things like that, if it was possible to get a commercial residential or anything like that, and none of those answers were forthcoming at all, so I backed off. But now I see that there is going to be some progress, people with progress in mind. I think those opportunities are going to start to open. I would like to be one of those people because I got about a decade left of activity in me. Before I'm ready to just sit down. I would like to do that somewhere where there's some growth and newness and revival. That's my life has always been in urban rejuvenation and rehabilitation. Started when I was living in Sonoma County. We have floods there. Lived through 5 major floods, completely wiped out. Lived through 5 major hurricanes, completely wiped out. So I know about coming back from disaster. I'd like to, if I can, volunteer any way I can. And also I am interested in joining this community, as it progresses and as it advances. So that's all I'd like to say. Thank you.
Thank you. We certainly welcome you. Thank you. Anybody else? Public comment? All right, unless somebody has anything, I guess we will adjourn. Everybody all for adjournment?
I'll make a motion to adjourn. I haven't had dinner yet.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for coming
I didn't speak to you when I was coming in.
Good. How are you been? That's good. Good to hear.
I did that.
Congratulations, Mayor, officially mayor. Yep, mayor on the bike. Officially mayor, vice
Okay.
Excuse me. How you doing, Mr. Doug? Her leg and your arm, huh?
She told me to shut up. I said,
Yes, sir.
she showed me who was in charge.
Right. That was enough, huh? Oh, good to see you, Mr. Boone. Yes, sir. All right, Richard.
Thank you, man. Congratulations. Absolutely, you too.
Bye. See you later, Jeremy. Excuse me. No problem.
Well, I mean,
Yes, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, and because of Alcoholics Anonymous principles, my name is known because I am not ashamed of me. You can look me up and find out anything you want because I own it. That's why I don't like screen names.
Yeah.
I like that. They make me ties.
How you doing,
All right, man?
Yes, sir.
You get that fire truck running yet?
Yes.
I've been watching some of your videos. I'm like, I ain't seen that fire truck move yet.
It's running. It don't have no brakes. That's why.
It don't have no brakes.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'll come out there and help you pull the drums off of it and fix it.
I think it's a big old brake booster under it with a bunch of lines hooked up. I can't find the part. It probably ain't that much. Couple $100.
Go to Napa.
They got stuff for that?
Oh yeah, man.
They would have that for a fire truck?
They'll get it for
Would you
you.
call it a fire truck or would you call it just a F-750 Ford?
Well, you'd call it an F-750 Ford because it came as its cabin chassis.
Oh, they put all that
and they
on
put
there.
all that stuff
Right.
on it.
Gotcha.
But you'll have to explain. Go to the old man over there in Chiefland at Napa.
Oh, okay,
He
yeah,
knows
yeah.
all that stuff, man.
Okay.
He knows all
That's the only thing because I asked a couple people on my channel and
that. He's gotten me stuff for my military trucks and all kind of stuff.
yeah, I'd like to get it going. I can get it legal. I got a title for it. I mean, but it's just I don't think nothing's locked up. It's just that
The booster's
the
back.
booster under there, and it's right under the cab or something up under there. And then the reservoir that's good. Nothing's leaking. It's just the booster, I think.
I'd change the reservoir and the booster.
Change it.
Yeah. But he can get all kinds of stuff over there.
Right.
Just make sure you don't talk to the old guy that's been running the place
Mr.
forever.
Gary or Mr. Tom?
Mr. Tom.
Mr. Tom, yeah, he's the
And,
owner.
he can come up with that stuff.
Okay. Thank you for that information.
He'll come up with it.
Thank you.
With the casino, it's one machine back in the back room
Yeah,
that they
that's
put.
fake. That's fake, yeah.
And so theirs always are very authentic. But and I knew that they were authentic because you can tell them. So I would listen to them.
Goodbye to head of security. Because now, to be honest, I just want to say that once again, appreciate everybody helping out and you doing what you do. But if you wanted to see the beginning, that's
Richard. What you doing, Richard?
Hey, Sam. Sam. I wanted to
Nice.
She's doing that at the same
You're tired? Oh, rock and roll. And this is okay. So like a putter, so like you can make a dig into a pretty big course up here. I've never played it. If you want me to roll, please go play it. It goes through 3 or 4 holes and show you what a real course looks like. Yeah. Then you can get up, oh hey, you know what? That can really be achieved. Because what you do is basically you get 3